Welcome back. We're at home now. Hey guys, thanks for coming back. How cute was that? That was so much. Look at my little boy. He's missed me today. I've been gone almost the whole day today. Hey Patty Sells, Colorado. Thank you, mods, for coming back. Hey, West Coast Fancy Nancy. Hey, Liz Tricks, Joanne Hawley, Martin. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Diana H, Donna Cooper, Pat Jonas, Aspire to Inspire. Hey, Little Bubble. Okay, I'm going back down because I'm gonna get trapped if I keep going up. Hey, Nicole Hazel Miller. Laura DePreet. Hey, Deborah Ricci. Angie Moe again. Hey, Ann from Massachusetts. Dawn Davies. Ewa. Saved by Grace. Hey, Wisconsin Barb. Aspire to Inspire. Marie Marion. Callie Galley. Hey, Squirrel Girl. Hey, Catherine B. I know I'm so excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow's the Zoom call, guys. Thank you for being there, Deborah Ricci. Hey, Jan. Armine, welcome back. Guys, it's Manipulation Nation roll call. Hey, Trixie. Yeah, wasn't that nice, Trixie? Hey, Cheryl Roberts. Okay, so Wanda, I was going to show you. Hey, Anne, these boots are crazy. I have not taken them off yet. They're like velvet. They're broken in, of course. And hey, Sandra, is that lady just amazing? She's amazing. Let's look at these boots because I haven't taken them off. Are these amazing? These are so cute. They're snake skin. She just gave them to me. She just gifted them to me. She also gave me a bunch of other stuff. Thank you, Dawn. Hey, Simone. Hey, Aileen. Hope Between the Dreams. Hey, Abigail. That's okay. Hey, Florence. Hey, Wine a Little Bit More. Finny. Thank you, Hope Between the Dreams. I just, oh, that's okay, Trixie. Hey, Katie did it. You guys, that was, hey, LC. They're snakeskin boots. Like, I don't think in any way, shape, or form. Hey, Michael Malloy. I don't think in any way, shape, or form were those cheap. Martin, because she's just a really nice lady. Hey, Angel K. Hey, Maisie Shiloh. Dreaming of Blue Skies and Sandy. He is rubbing all over me. Hey, Deanna Downey. SPTV watcher. I am too. Hey, Susie. Yeah, and it was nice that my mom came on. I really didn't expect my mom. She was like really shy. And when we got in the car, she was like, I looked so bad. I was like, Mom, you're 70 years old. You look amazing. I think my mom looks amazing. Hey, Linda Garden Lady. Renee B, thank you. Really, Wanda, look at him. Oh, he missed me. Hey, Ree. It just didn't go well, Hope Between the Dreams. I really didn't intend to go back to that town. Hey, Lumen. Hey, Kim Leanne. Thank you. Yeah, my mom is really pretty. She's very special. Hey, AJ Powers. Wendy Ramirez. I'm glad to see you back. Yeah, I had no intentions of ever going back to that town. I should, Martin. And so this morning, guys, I met Angie Moe. I met her closer to my house today, and we went to Trixie. We went to Sephora. We met and got pedicures, and we went to Sephora. It was so fun. It was really nice and just chill. But then this afternoon, I went with my mom. And by the way, I got this today. Hey, Buffy. This is a new product. Angie got tailed, Charlie. Angie Moe got to meet Martha at Sephora, our girl. I love Martha. And of course, I knew Angie would too. And Martha will never steer you wrong. And she's just, hey, Gloria. She's just a really special lady. And Angie got to see that too. I love Martha so much. She's truly amazing. Like, she's just beaming. And I found out today her birthday is a day before mine. So that makes sense. She's a Cancer. I am too, Angel. I'm hot. It is Angie Mo. So, better turn that off. Oh, okay. That's my mom. Thank you. Look at my little boy. Martha is amazing. Angie Mo got to meet her. She's incredible. She works at Sephora. She's always super, super like, hey, Jessica. She's just, guys, I love. I guess, hey, Patty. A lot of people would say, like, oh, you shop a lot. It's not about that at all for me. It's the experience. I love talking to people. If I could get paid to just go and like meet people in the service industry and just, I would do it all day long. I would do it for hours and hours and hours. I love going and meeting people. We learned all about Martha today, things I didn't know. Hey, Big Z, private, personal things that she shared with us today. Hey, Kim is Blue. Kim is Blue had an amazing thrifting day. I bet you did in Florida. That's amazing. MLG Gamer. So all I got this. Martha showed us. So she goes, hey, Tina Mays, I hope you had a good birthday. Hey, Seattle Judy. She said, so Martha says to me, she goes, you know, what's amazing is our Sephora lip stains. And I was like, who are you talking to? I invented those. Are you kidding? Get out of here. And I said, I hate the new ones. I hate the new, how they revamped it. And, Finny, oh, Finny boy, your hair is going everywhere. And she said, no, the new one. And I said, what the hell are you what are we doing? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, you got to offer Martha's husband some help. He's a vet. And she says the new ones. Did anybody know about these? Look at this. Totally juicy lip tint. Okay. What's going on? How come nobody told me? I better not find out that anybody knew about this product. So Angie Moava and I, of course, had to try it. And so this is like, if you don't want to do the full blown lip stain like I do, those can be heavy, I guess. I mean, I don't feel that way. I love them. I wear them every day, but this is more like just it goes on like a gloss, but it really truly does stain. I got it in the color, what did I get, Angie? This is number 4, but it had a name. I can't remember. But they're a little bit more like shiny, as you can see. It's nearly permanent. So far, I tried taking it off with oil and soap, and it's still there. It really, truly does stain. Martha had what's happening here? I'm trying to flip it like Joe Virus likes it. It's the rain. It's making my hair not look good. Oh, that's really bad. All right. Well, we'll just have to deal with that. Thank you, Seattle Judy. Okay, Maisie Shiloh, you knew about it? As a show for you, Reese, My Life in Streams, all about you exploring and interacting via shopping experiences. Yeah. Kim Leanne, they're really nice. And I think there was like 8 colors. And you guys know me, I like a bright pink. Now they had one I wish I would have gotten that was something grape. And it was like a purpley pink, which, you know, I like a little bit of purple. I wish I would have gotten that one, but I didn't. I'll have to do that next time. Holly Day, I thought of you. So this is good to throw in your purse, I think. Again, it's not like the lip stains. It's not super bold, but it's enough. It's like enough of just a stain, and it will stay there. It will. I can attest to that. It's been on my lips all day. Oh, you got the grape one, Angie? I just got this one. Maisie Shiloh only wears gloss stains. I already have a hair in the back of my throat from this cat. Martin, I'm not really sure. Honestly, you could sleep through this one though. Hey, Joel Sachs. Hey, Copper Top. So I got that today, and she gave me these boots. So it's Sephora brand. Yeah. See the Sephora around the thing up here? And it says totally juicy lip tint. They're new. I have never seen these. They're amazing. $14. And the reason I didn't get more than one, I was like, I'll catch when Sephora does their 30% off all Sephora stuff all the time. So I'm just going to wait until, hey, Shelly, I'm just going to wait until they do one of their 30% off sales, because honestly, I don't need another. This is ugly. I'm going to put my hair up. Hold on. Interesting. I agree with this very much. I've tried, sorry. Hey, Joel. I've tried 1,000,001 lip stains and tints. This one is my favorite. Non-drying. Awesome. Hey, December. It's true. It is non-drying and it does stay on. And it's just enough. It's like a wash of color. Angie, I don't know if you would agree with that. And maybe because of the color I got, maybe some of the other ones would not be, they'd be darker, but it's just like a what. Some women would probably, hey, Jojo Bananas, some women would probably be like, holy crap, it's a lot. It's not a lot to me because I usually wear the lip stains, which are like hardcore, right? Look at my little angel. Look at my little baby here. That's a little baby. I was just saying that, Ree. He seems to be doing very well. He's eating really well. Hey, Barbara, wait. Okay, Maisie. So I went out with my mom today after I was with Angie, and Diane, my mom, she was like, I want to go to that store that was in Wartrace. Me too, Trixie. And I was like, ooh, Mom, that's risky. Like, I don't want to be poking any bears, like I don't want to go there and people are like, get out of our town. Like, I'm just not feeling that today. Oh, Ghost Rider, I'm happy to, and I'm glad to see you. And she was like, well, I don't think they're going to do that. And I said, but yeah, I mean, what if they do? Like, I don't want to put up with this crap. I'm tired of like weird, ragey people. Oh, happy early birthday tomorrow. 41 tomorrow. So I'm going to be, Shannon, see, we're close. I'm going to be 41 in July. Babe, no, happy birthday to you tomorrow. Thank you, Trixie. Hey, Tony P. I'm so outgrowing the concept, not the actual. Hey, my daughter is 42 today. Happy birthday to your daughter, Tony P. See again. Shannon C. Somebody turned 42 today. We're going to be 41. That's okay, babe. We're cute. There's still plenty to get in there. We're still ripe. We're still juicy peaches. Somebody's going to want it, Shannon C. And you're probably happily married. But again, I think I'm just thirsty. And by the way, I need to talk about that. There's some promising things happening on the horizon. No, Ewan, I'm never going back to that Publix. I'm too scared to. I don't know, by the way, if that Monistat is working. I'll let you know. I got the 3-day deal because I put day 1 in last night. Happy early birthday to your daughter, Wisconsin Barb. Maisie Shiloh, that's okay. Hey, Nacho's mom. I understand that, Shannon C. I know, Lumen. Tina May's turned 54 yesterday. May birthdays rock. Yes, you sweet little Taurus. You guys are worldly. Oh, she's single and that's why she's sad. Tell me about it. When I am the walrus. So Angie Moe and I went to that Soma. Hey, Lenora Gray. You guys know those bras I love? Well, we went into Soma today and Angie Moe and I were looking at the underwear and I was looking at like all the little camisole, like nighties. I got depressed, man. I was like, this is depressing. And I said it out loud. I was like, all the ladies were in there shopping and I was like, I don't want to be in here. This just makes me feel even more single. Like all this sexy, like lacy, nighty, floral silkiness. I was like, this is depressing. And the store associate was like, yeah, it can be for sure. And I said, I'd like to get a boyfriend. And she said, I know. And I said, where do you think I could do that? Like, do I just go hold a sign up like at Lowe's? And she said, you could do that, but just make sure it says like, I want a good boyfriend. And I said, yeah, I don't want some like broke ass dude that I have to pay for. No, Renee B, not at all. Hey, Sonia. It's just, I don't know. I love that, Iwa. Being in a lingerie type store is a little bit depressing when you're single. I did not realize this. And I just said it again. I was like, maybe I should have just stayed married. Like, I don't know. But like when you're married, like you can have sex on demand. Like you can do whatever you want. You can, thank you. I am the walrus. You can like do whatever, right? Like whenever. But at the same time, when you're single, you can also do whatever you want, right? No dusty suns, Kim is blue. No dusty suns. I think it made my mom uncomfortable today because what did I say in that store? Oh, I was like, I can't wear this because it accentuates my fupa. And Christy, the owner, was like, oh, really? And my mom was standing there. And I said, yeah, I don't love it. But I said at the same time, the last two fellas that I slept with, like, loved it, loved it. And my mom was like, oh, Reese. And I said, Mom, I'm 40. Like, you have to know I'm not 19. I have sex. Like, I've been married 7 times. Like, you've got to let this go. Oh, I love this, Trixie. Thanks for rubbing it in. You're right, Reese. That's why I missed your stream. Got it on with the hubby real quick. Okay, Trixie, rub it in for all of us single people. Thank you so much. My mom did too. She was like, oh, Reese. I was like, are you upset because I have a fupa or are you upset that I got laid with the last 2 men? I know, I felt sorry for her. I was like, it's weird that I'm 40. I said that to her in front of her. I said, it's weird that I'm 40 and my mom hasn't adjusted to the fact that my vagina has seen more people than Seattle Slew, right? Like it's a Greyhound bus, right? She gets around. She did get around. She doesn't anymore. She actually hasn't been to any rodeos. Oh my God, almost this entire year. I almost haven't had sex in 2025. The last time I had sex was like January 10th or something. That shouldn't count. That doesn't even count, right? Trixie, but you did, didn't you? Hey, Lori Lee, it doesn't count. It's the first fucking week of January. I think we can clean slate it. I haven't been laid this year. Let that sink in. Okay. Let that swirl around. That sucks. Think of all the people though that like make hate videos about me that also haven't been laid this year and they're married. Ooh, shit, that's gotta suck. Like, I don't know what's worse. Like, I haven't been laid because I've been home alone. The people that make hate videos about me haven't had sex since the bicentennial and they're fucking married. Like, you can tell by their faces. Like, you can just tell that like nothing's penetrated that in a long, I'll mark my words. I'd be willing to put my whole bank account. You know, there's like $7, $8, $9 million in there. I checked. I'd be willing to put it all on that. Hey, Heather Rhodes. No physical intimacy has been happening. It's nothing. There's nothing going on. It probably actually grew back together. If you think about it, look at some of their faces. That shit grew back together. Like, that's worse than any kind of a fucking bounce check in a windstorm. You know what I'm saying? Lumen, yeah. Candy bars cost a nickel the last time those got laid. I'm just telling you right now, that vagina is like, somebody help me, please, please. Somebody, anybody. At least I don't have anybody. It's different. It's different, right? I can talk about sex with anyone, but apparently my mom, it's not the best for her. I don't know. Yes, Angie Mo, absolutely. Look at it this way. Your parents embarrassed us. We can embarrass them. And I love you, Susan P. I get that, Trixie Lou. I've heard those things happen. But yeah, you know for a fact. Interesting, Kestrel. Oh yeah, we were at a nail salon today, Angie Mo and I. I want those sweatpants so bad. So this beautiful woman walks past us. She works there. She's wearing a pair of gray jogger sweatpants and across like the hip area in just 3 simple words. It said, girl, fuck you. That was it. It just said, girl, fuck you. And I was like, girl, bye. I was like, where can I get that on a hat? I need a whole clothing line, Good for you, Trixie Lou. Good for you. Please don't rub it in though, because that makes me depressed. I do miss that, Trixie Lou. Did you know that's a real thing? It can grow back together. I didn't know that, but if you ask the people who make hate videos about me, I promise you it's probably just like one whole thing. Like it's one thing. I guarantee you those people are not having sex. From the things that come out of their mouth that I hear, you're an obsession, you're my obsession, right? They're not only cuckoo nutty birds. I'd rather be crazy and getting laid than crazy and not getting laid. These people haven't had sex since the bicentennial. That sucks. If you think about that, like we win, I've already won. I had sex at least once this year. I scooted in, I skated in right under that year mark, but holy shit, at least I can get laid, right? You can tell by their faces. You can just tell. They're just so angry. I'm so angry that Reese is alive. I can't handle it. It's because you need to get a peen. You need to answer the bone phone. I swear to God, it does wonders, at least from what I remember. Lady O, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, please get laid. Don't be a mean girl, Reese. Thank you, Vicky C, for reeling me back in. Okay, so Mom and I go. You're right. Going back to the story here. My little boy checks in a windstorm. Okay. No checks in a tornado. Okay. Back to the story. I didn't see any checks flying around Wartrace today. I just want to make that clear as well. We're safe from the flying checks. Okay. So we went to Wartrace and I was seriously like, shields up, Mom. Like I was like, shields the fuck up, Diane. Like you asked for this, you better put on your Kevlar because I'm telling you right now, they're going to come at me throwing banana bread. There's only enough banana bread for one of us in this town, not the both of us, to quote Catherine B. Okay. Thank you, Armine. Hey, Stacey Toms. There's not enough fudge for Reese. No fudge for you. Wasn't that a Seinfeld thing? I saw the clip for that, but I never watched Seinfeld, but I heard about that. No soup for you. Yeah, they were throwing fudge at me. I thought that's how I imagined Wartrace. I was like, oh my God, it's just going to be like banana bread flying at my car. And nobody wants that. Like then I'm going to have to go to the Costco car wash where that one guy tried to kill me. Remember that? What a crazy life we lead. Me too, Stacy. Me too. I love banana bread. So we got there and I'm not kidding. I thought when we went into that store, I love Christy. Catherine B, that was you. I'm not taking credit for that. No, Trixie, I didn't. And I love Christy. That's the owner of that store, Southern Goods Mercantile. Is it Mercantile? Joe Virus corrected me on this once. I think it's Mercantile. And my whole life I've said Mercantile. Envelope, right? I feel like we can say either one, but I feel more at home saying Mercantile. I feel like I fit in. My Costco has a car wash. It has changed my life, Wendy Ramirez. I lose sleep over that shit. I feel like Reese Witherspoon. I feel like a rich lady every time I go to my Costco. I'm like, excuse me, my Costco is a car wash. Okay. I wish there were other services rendered there. Yeah, what is crazy is those hate lovers have multiple people they attack. Some attack each other. Nutty buddies, love and life couldn't be more accurate. Absolutely. That's right, Kim is blue. Good for you, Katie did it. Yeah, Melissa, remember that dude I called a punk ass bitch and he really showed us the tickets to the gun show and I was like, oh shit, I should probably get out of here. But remember I was stuck in the car wash line. What a time to be alive. So here's what happened. I was like, Mom, shields up. Like we're going into this town. Like there's not going to be enough banana bread in this town for all of us. I'm telling you right now, it's not safe. Like Wartrace is a danger zone. I was scared. So we go into the store and I'm waiting for this woman. I'm not kidding. I love this lady. She gave me free boots the last time. She gave me Fred's piano. Remember, she gave me a necklace. She gave me a Magnolia Pearl t-shirt. Those are $100. Okay. Last time I bought one of those was when I was married and I should have just stayed married. Okay. But we didn't. And then we found the damn bald bank robber. We cheated on pepperoni nips, cheated on Jeff with the bald dude, right? And now we're fucking here. And I don't know, like, is it best? Is it okay? Guys, I ran to TJ's to return that stuff today. I had the most awkward, I think I'm starting to get upset. I think I'm feeling upset. Is it just my period, or my period's pretty much over? But I go to the line to return the stuff, right? And this really cute guy is standing there in front of me. And I get behind him and he goes, "Oh, you can go ahead of me." And I said, "Why?" And he said, "Because I'm waiting for my girlfriend." And I said, "Oh, well, that can be a while. Girlfriends can take a long time." And he goes, "That they can." And I said, "I'm not so sure that they're worth it. And I don't know that children are either." And I said, "I don't know if you have those either, but I'm not sure that girlfriends are worth waiting for." I was like, "Reese," like, I even felt bad. And he goes, "This one is, I hear you." And I said, "Is she? Is she?" Because it's all fun and games until you're married the third time and you find out he's in a sex cult, and then you're cheating with some guy because he can lay the pipe and he tells you all your wildest dreams are going to come true. And then all of a sudden you're just single. You're just back to being single and you haven't had sex since January 11th, because that's where you're going to end up. You're going to end up with a guy who says, "Hey, come with me. I can lay the pipe." And, "Hey, Alana, I hope I see you tomorrow." Muffet Lou, what a cute little picture you have there. Reese, speaking of Wartrace, did you receive a package and letter from me about there? I hope so. You got it. That would be the definition of projecting. Yes. Yeah. Ghostwriter, that's a great example. Actually, I made all that up just to show you what I learned about projecting. I don't mean any of it. Bless everyone. I take it back. Muffet Lou, I'll have to check and see. I don't think so. I don't think I did, but let me check and see. And I will. Am I going to see you tomorrow? Thank you for your super chat. Reese is moody. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. If every man on earth watched your show, do you think you would end up having more or less sex? Less. I would say I'd be probably celibate for the rest of my life. Back to what's real. I felt so bad for this guy, though. I was like, he goes, "Oh, I assure you she's worth it." And I was like, "Is she?" Excuse me. I have a return. I have to return an ugly dress that I wish I never would have bought. And I'm not sure why I'm here. So then I left there. I got Mom and we went into Wartrace and I just said, "Shields up, Diane, shields up." So we went in and I thought, this lady's going to chase me out of here. I really thought that. Good for you, Lumen. I'm excited to see you. Yeah, guys, make sure you have a lunch packed for tomorrow. Women's Warrior says, "Reese, it's a grieving process and you're at anger." She's right. She's probably right. And you know what? That's perfectly okay, guys. Show a little grace. I don't deserve it. So we go in and I seriously was worried. I thought she's going to be like, "I'm going to have to ask you to leave." I'm serious. Oh, Muffin Lou, I'm sorry to hear that, babe. Okay, well, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Let me check. I did go to my box yesterday, and now that I think about it, I don't know that I emptied. I had two items, and they might be in the back of my car. I might have another bag in the back of my car that I forgot to bring in too. Let me send Huxley out there. I thought it would be Trixie. Sorry about that. Yeah, you're right. It's happening. It's happening. So I went in and Christy gave me the biggest hug. This is where we come to the warm part of the stream. No joke. I almost started crying because you guys know what it really feels like. Now I'm not kidding. Hey, Laura Lou, I'm switching to being serious. When I walked into that store, I felt tension. I was like, this isn't going to be good. I don't want to be embarrassed. I was just trying to help this town in the first place. Like I was just trying to support small business, and they flipped that story so hardcore into Reese attacks small business that I was like, I don't want to do this. Like, I don't want to come here. I never want to stream in a place like this again. So she gives me a hug and she's like, "Oh my God." And she's so warm. Like she might be one of the warmest you know how you, yeah, Kathy Ann, remember when I supported small business in Kansas City and it was just supporting small business? What a concept. Me too. West Coast Fancy Nancy. She was a beautiful, it was so weird. Katie did it. It's still to this day. I'm like, that was so weird. It was so weird. Like you can go watch for yourself. It was so weird to flip the narrative like that. But I don't even want to get into that. So I thought for sure that they would have poisoned me to Christy. But the good news is Christy is not from Wartrace. She's not from there. I don't know. Sorry about that. They're from the West Coast. Like, she's just a really cool lady. I've met her kids. I met her husband today. And me too, Lumen. And I hugged her and she was so warm. And do you ever meet someone in person and you actually like feel, do you notice how some people have more, I don't know if I want to say substance is the word, but like you actually almost feel their authenticity, and like it's almost Fred was like that. Like Fred almost swallowed me whole with his love and emotion and affection to where I was overwhelmed with it, and I just like laid my walls down. I was like, he's so kind, like he's so nice and giving and friendly and warm. It was just like, yeah, genuine, but to the extreme, like over the top. Hey, tired Madge. Yes, you went out of your comfort zone and turned it into a positive experience. Yes, guys, genuine. We've all met genuine people. But this woman, there's something special is what I'm trying to say, like very special about this woman. So she gives me this big warm hug. Hey, Bumblebee, good to see you. She gives me this big warm hug and I say to her, I almost started crying. And I said, I appreciate you letting me come in here. And she was like, what do you mean? I've missed you. She's like, where have you been? And I was like, I expected like people to have gotten to you by now. And I really did. Like I expected people to have poisoned me to her, like the haters try to do. Right. And she was like, oh, she was like, who cares? Who cares about that? You're always welcome here. She was like, because other people are negative. She was like, we don't allow that here. And I was like, oh my God, like someone who thinks for themselves. Holy shit. I mean that. Like, I was shocked that she was so, they were so nice, Armine, but I was shocked that she was so like, she knew about it and I told her more about it. Aw, I love that, Tampa A. Reese, you will always shine because the cream will always rise, my dad says. That sounds like something Fred would say. I love that, Tampa A. Yeah, she just was like, who cares? Hey, Dawn. She was like, who cares about negative people? She was like, I don't care. She was like, I love that you're here. And she goes, we are so grateful for when you came in before. And I was like, you're grateful? I'm grateful for your kindness right now and all the things you gifted me. And like, wow. Hey, Sarah Bell. So one of the first things, she walks over and she goes, I thought of you. She's so crazy nice. She goes, I thought of you. She goes, we just got these in and they're from Anthropology. Anthropology sells them, but they sold out. And she goes, when we got this one in, she goes, I thought of you. She's watched my channel. And I was like, that is so nice. Isn't this so cute? I loved that. She was like, that's the message. She was like, that's the message that you portray, in my opinion. She said, I thought of you. And I said, well, I'm going to get one. She said, oh, no, I'm giving this to you. She was like, I want you to have it. And I said, no, Christy, I'll buy it. And she said, nope. She's like, I'm giving it to you. Alicia, hey. And I was like, over again, like, I feel like crying. I was so overwhelmed with like somebody. People are not always that nice to me. I'm not trying to sound like poor me, but lately there's so much hate that I'm a little bit nervous about it. Like, I don't want to step into it, right? People are not that nice. And she was like, nope. She was like, this reminds me of you and I want you to have it. And I was like, that is insane. Like, I just don't know anybody. Do you know how many store owners I've worked with? Like, sorry about that. Do you know, like, wow. Hey, Taz the Bulldog. I just stumbled on your channel. We are neighbors. I live in Shelbyville. That's amazing. Welcome to the channel. And you have such a cute dog. Shelbyville is a really nice town. I went there once and there is a Taz the Bulldog. There's a really cool looking, like, nice steakhouse there, I want to say, and they don't open till dinner time. You live near Bell Buckle. I love that. And I want to try it so bad. I want a guy to take me on a date there. There's also a little coffee shop next to it. Shelbyville is a town I'd love to go stream at. It looks like such a cool place. And welcome, Taz. I hope you stick around on this channel. Honestly, you're very welcome here. And that's so cool. I love that we're neighbors. But she just was so, like, she was like, nope, I'm gifting this to you. Yeah, on the square, Taz. Is that what it's? I assume that's what it's called, the square. But it's such a cute town. Shelbyville is like 30 minutes from me, but it's a really cute town. So Cheryl Roberts, I guess so. So okay, guys, so I streamed, like, I had already been there for probably 45 minutes. Before I started a show. She took me next door. Thank you, Kathy Ann, for posting that. She took me next door to the place called Sweet Memories. And it's the cutest new ice cream shop next door. And they sold cookies and they had a little boutique in there. And you guys met the owners. She was so nice to me. So she takes me next door to Teresa, the owner, and she goes, this is Reese. She's like, this is who I was telling you all about, who has the YouTube channel that came on and streamed here. And the lady was like, hi. And she was so nice. And I was like, are you guys sure you want to welcome me? Like, I'm just shocked. Me too, Wendy Ramirez. I really thought these people were going to be like, oh, we heard about you. I'm so sick of people just blindly believing stuff. And that's what I expected today. And it was such a grateful, refreshing gift to walk in. And she was like, we love you here. No way. You're always welcome here. And I was like, I love people who think for themselves. It's so refreshing when people are like, so Reese is a really bad person. Well, I've met her. That doesn't add up with what I know. She's always treated me kindly. Like, that's what she said to me. She was like, you're amazing here. Like, I don't care what other people say about you. Like, I know you. And I was like, that is so refreshing. Yes, I said that today, Lumen. I said, am I being punked? I was like, where's Ashton? Robin Miners. Oh my God. I know, Robin. I'm just joking. I'm glad I'm divorced. It was a total joke. Robin, thank you for the Care Bears. You're hilarious and adorable. And I love the stickers too, Robin. I love you. You're a good person, Reese. We know that people you meet can feel it because that's the real you. Well, thank you, Trixie. It's just people. I was JoJo. Your actions show you are a great person. Thank you, Ellie. I agree with that. Behavior is what's true, right? Like, when people get together and band together and hate someone, it just blows my hair back. I'm like, I just can't. It's like a game of telephone. I can't imagine. Lori Lee, I don't believe I did. I cannot imagine meeting someone, whether I know them really well or I met them once, and liking them. The interaction was good. And then someone coming to me and being like, oh, she's horrible. Oh my God, I hate her. And here's why. I would totally, and this could be the Scientology training, but I would immediately be like, she didn't treat me that way. That doesn't match up with what I met at all. Weird. I'm sorry you had a bad interaction though. That sucks, but she was really nice to me. That's how I would address that. It's so weird that people are like, I hate her too now because you hate her. Oh my God. Like it's so it's infantile behavior. It's weird. It is. It's mob mentality. Hey, Heather. It does. It shows too, like blindly following stuff. It's just weird. I've always, ever since I watched George Carlin when I was little, and George Carlin said, question everything, question teachers, question your parents, question authority. I've always taken that part. So maybe it actually is George Carlin more than Scientology because you're not supposed to question anything in Scientology. But I truly have always said, hey, Jackie C4, I've always said that to Huxley. You should question everything. And I'm not good at it myself, but we should. Joel Sachs, no reason necessary. I love you, Joel Sachs. I really do. Thank you for that. You're a good friend, Joel. We love you here so much. I'm so glad you never left. I'm so happy for the people who never blindly believed and left. It's amazing. Yeah, old Charlie. I've never been a sheep and followed the herd. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah. I love this. West Coast Fancy Nancy, I still love that picture, that new picture of you. You know who you look like to me there? Your hair swept to the side with your glasses looks like Mel Robbins. That's who you look like. Oh my God, you're so cute. It happens at work. I always tell people I base my decisions on my own experiences. What a concept, everybody. Base your experiences on your decision on your own experience. You just look bad just hating someone because someone else told you to. They took your humor and twisted it into a negative thing. I watched that stream again. They always do. They always do. Let them do it. Hey, Lemster. My mom used to say, the more hate you get, the more blessings you will get. My stepmom said they hate you because they are jealous or because they secretly admire who you are. Wendy, beautiful picture, by the way. Yeah, I believe that. I think they're correct. Love you, Dawn. Franca, is it Franca or Franca? I watched a video from the beard hater. Pathetic, keeping you. You make me laugh apart from the cooter, but that's just me. Didn't find Mr. Right till I was 42. Thank you for sharing that. And thank you for saying what you said. I appreciate it. I don't know, Barbara Waite. Hey, Pat Kimbrell. So, Stacy, question. When you were in Scientology, did it feel weird to you to even think about questioning everything? Yes. Now, I did not. Here's the thing. I questioned, Women's Warrior. I questioned things outside of Scientology. I questioned some Scientology in my own head, but not so much out loud. But no, I questioned everything as far as outside of Scientology. Scientologists, hey, Lisa Vining, Scientologists are hardcore taught to question things in the outside world. We don't trust anything in the outside world. Inside Scientology, we are within the safe walls of L. Ron Hubbard and policy and technical bulletins and things like that. But outside of that, question everything. I did. It's such high school behavior, little clicks. It's like, seriously, grow up and act your age. And again, thank you, Lemster. It was gifted to me today. Again, age is a big part of this. Some of these people are much older, right? Like 60s. It's disappointing to me. It always makes me think maturity doesn't come with age. But like some of these people have had major life, like back parts of their backgrounds, whether it be illness or surviving something, both, right? It shocks me that that's the route you would take after overcoming big things. Like it shocks me that it's the route that you take to try to tear another woman down. How classless. It's terrible. So anyway, the point to this is the lady that owned the ice cream shop, she just opened like 2.5 weeks ago. I really hope you guys go at least follow her on social media. She was really sad because she got a bad review already. Some lady flipped out over like $2 and she tried to give her the $2 and this lady left her, hey, Joe Virus, this lady left her a bad review and it really hurt her feelings. And I was like, well, I'm going to do a stream in a minute and I hope people come follow you because she was so kind. And again, like guys, small business is not Amazon. You're giving your money to people who are barely getting by. I look at my YouTube channel as you supporting small business. I really do. Like, it's small business. It's going into my pocket. It's going into their pockets. It's not a corporate situation. And I find it very important to support them as much as you can. Diana H. It's crazy. Thank you, Kathy Ann. Thank you, Katie did it. One of the mods can probably post it. Women should be kind to one another. Yeah, absolutely. You just say what people don't have the nerve to say or ask. People can't say they don't think about sex, flaps, or tallywhackers. Absolutely. Oh my God, a woman said that today. She was like, I need more coverage than this. It was in that store and it was before I went live. Thank you, Kathy Ann. And she said, I need more coverage than this. She was like, I don't need a lip falling out. And I was like, we should be friends. I said, you have flaps? And she said, yeah, like a lip or a flap. She's like, I don't want a lip falling out through my shorts. And I was like, if I had business cards, I would have handed her one and been like, please come into my chat. You belong there. It was incredible. Yeah, Shell. Guys, thank you. She just posted, Kathy Ann posted both of their on Instagram. So the ice cream place was Sweet Memories. The shopping place is Southern Goods Mercantile. But anyway, the point to this is she warmly welcomes me with this huge hug. And she knew about a lot of the hate. It was so funny because then her husband came in, Christy's husband. Kim is blue. Christy's husband comes in and I got to meet him and he was so nice. And she goes, this is Reese. She was like, this is the girl who all that crap was going on. And he was like, oh, so what? They were such cool people. He was like, oh, who cares? And I just was like, you guys, hey, Bohemian Luciferian Witch. I said this really, Pepperoni Nips, who is they that turned your stream negative? What do you mean? Nobody. I love you, Liz Tricks. In support of small business, to my favorite small business owner. Love you. You're so cute. I thought about you today, Liz. And I hope you're doing okay. Hey, Jeanette Brown. Speaking of, also, I just want to say I missed this in the stream. Liz, thank you for that. Thank you for supporting small business and your super chat. Guys, I guess during my stream, I missed it because I was not looking at the chat. I was looking at all the stuff in front of me in that store. I just want to say one of our own, GeoPlanet Jane, her brother had a heart attack and died today. And she put that in the stream and I missed it. I was told about it. And I just want to say I really love GeoPlanet Jane, and I'm so sorry to hear that. I don't think she's in here right now, as I would understand why she's not. But definitely love and prayers and support, warmth, anything to GeoPlanet Jane. I really love that lady, and I'm so sad. I'm sorry to hear that. It's horrible. It's horribly sad. Sandra says, ooh, I love that picture, Sandra. Did you change this? I like that picture. I have to say that I am so, well, proud sounds pretentious. I really commend you on going out to meet people and make connections, given all that you've been through, as well as the strange background. Thank you for that. That is a really nice thing to say, Sandra. I'm never going to let them stop me. Like, I'm never going to, I've said this, like, guys, their biggest hope and dream is to shut me down. That's what they want to do. They want me off YouTube. They want you to unsubscribe. They want you to cancel your membership. They. Who cares? Honestly, I'm not going anywhere. You're not. Some of you might be leaving, but a lot of you are staying. And we'll persevere. This isn't the worst thing I've been through. This isn't Scientology, for God's sakes. Like, Scientologists are pretty tough cookies. I'm not going anywhere, and they can just keep trying. They want to break me. It's pretty gross, and it speaks so much to their characters that it's unreal. I don't know, Holly. I think so, Holly Day. So anyway, the point is, I got to spend a lot of time with Christy, the store owner, today. And she gifted me the hat. Thank you, Trixie. She also gifted me a skirt. It's a cream colored skirt and it's long and flowy. And I'm not sure what top I'm going to pair this with. The sky is the limit because it's a cream color and it's lined, so it's not sheer. And what I'm going to do with this big, thick waistband is I'm going to put a really pretty belt over. As a matter of fact, I was thinking, look at with these boots. Like, how pretty would this skirt be with the boots? How cute. She's amazing. She is absolutely amazing. And all of her clothes in there and boots this weekend are 20% off. The other thing I bought this and I really liked it. I got a denim dress and it has pockets. I had to get something. I was like, I have to support you. You keep giving me stuff. Hey, Blue Girl. So the hat she gave to me and the skirt, and it was just so kind. Yeah, exactly, Trixie. It was so, here's the thing, guys. Like, I know Jan more or less, these boots. Oh, good night, Jojo Bananas. With what kind of top, Ewa? Did I just unplug this? What just happened? All right, let me turn up the brightness. My computer just unplugged. Where did Finn go? Hold on. I'm going to try to take these boots off, but I don't have socks on. And they're really high. These boots are super high. The skirt is cream, Trixie. It isn't white at all. I want to show these to you up close. These are snake skin. Look at these. They're vintage. I mean, they're used. But how cute. See, the skirt is like a cream. How cute with this skirt. These would look cute with the denim too. I agree with that. Denim dress. These are so amazing. Like, these were crazy expensive. I saw the price tag. Joe Virus, the owner of the store, gifted these to me today. She just gave these to me. She said, I want you to try them on. And she said, I don't know what the size is because they're vintage. Oh, yeah, there's like no writing in here. No, that's not true. Tops. It says Bossier City, LA. Hey, Kat. Western Tops, Western World, Bossier City, LA. What's LA? Louisiana? Louisiana. Keep them oiled. Oh my God. What size of shoes do you have? I don't know what size these are. She thought these were like an 8.5. They fit perfect. These are incredible. I wonder how old these are. Aren't these amazing? So anyway, the point is, ooh, they smell interesting. They smell almost leather-like. They kind of smell like leather. It's okay, Kat. Oh, pronounced like Bossier. Bossier. Okay. These are amazing, you guys. So she walks up to me and she goes, what size are you? And I said, probably like a 9. And she goes, I don't know what size these are, but I tried them on and they fit. And she, oh, cool, Katie did it. And she goes, I want you to try these on. And so I forgot about it. And then we streamed and I tried them on during the stream. And she goes, those are perfect on you. Who is they? The haters, Pepperoni Nips. I don't ever name them. The haters. Most people know who I'm talking about. If you don't know who I'm talking about, then that's even better. I'm not naming people. I'm not giving attention to them. I don't want to. I'm taking off this one. So I try them on and they fit me so perfectly. And she goes, I want you to have them. And I said, what the hell? No. I was like, I saw the price tag. These were not cheap. And she said, no. She said, these are my gift to you. I want you to have them. And I just was like, that's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. They're so cool. I will have those forever. Like, I'm sure that's something that you would have forever. Aren't they cool? Put the skirt, boots, and blue top you have. That is your favorite color. Yeah, Deanna Downey. Those would look really cute with the skirt. They'd also look really cute with that chambray denim. No, Angel K, they're not. But the point is, I want to say this because I have had so many friends that own boutiques. So many friends in Kansas City, not here. I'm friends with Judy here, and I've had so many friends that own boutiques. I just did Deanna Downey about the skirt, boots, and blue top. Yes, it's perfect, babe. I totally agree. Unless you sent another comment. Yeah, Wendy Ramirez. So what was I just saying? Damn, I was making a point. I just read a comment and then I got lost again. This happened to me yesterday and this was an important one. Shit. Oh, I know. Okay. Back on track. I have known so many store owners, so many. That's crazy. Googled vintage ladies Python boots and saw a very similar pair for $450. I'm sure Python, if that's what those are, I'm sure they are. It can't be cheap, right? Thanks, Sassy. I know they're real snakeskin. Yeah, Holiday. I have never, and I have been friends. You could ask Jeff. I have been friends with so many store owners, boutique owners. I have never been anywhere where they're like, keep that. I want you to have it. Keep this. Let me give you this. Like, I feel weird about it. I need to go back and like, I tried to pay her again. I was like, let me give you some money. And she was like, nope, I want you to have it. She was like, I'm very grateful for you coming in. And my mom loved her. My mom was like, we should have them over for dinner. We really, really liked these people. And she invited me, by the way, she took me when the stream ended. There's a bar and like pizza pub place 3 doors down called Iron Horse Pub. Yes, baby angel. And she took me in there and introduced me to everyone. And she said, I want you to come back on a Saturday night and we can sit. And she said, you can meet everybody. And she was like, I have a lot of guys that I want you to meet. And her husband said, he goes, you need to be careful with her. And I said, why? And he said, because she plays matchmaker big time. And I said, I would love that. That's how I would love to meet someone, is through somebody else. I would love that. So she was like, I want you to come back and I want you to do this. And I just feel like I really connected with that woman. I like her a lot. As a matter of fact, if she needed someone to work in her store, I would totally work there. Hey, Marissa Martin. I did, Trixie. Reese, you're advertising her products in her store to thousands of people, so don't feel guilty. She wouldn't do it if she didn't want to. Women's Warrior, that's true. That's true. I mean, the part that she wouldn't do it if she didn't want to. I don't know. I mean, I'm advertising, sure. I mean, that doesn't equal business, though. I don't know. I mean, I hope it does. I hope somebody orders something from her, but I do really like to showcase people's small businesses. I wish things would have worked out with the business down the road. I liked those people. I never badmouthed them. I even said the day that everything went down, we're not going to badmouth them. We're still going to support them. So where things flipped on its side, I'm not entirely sure. And it doesn't matter because I'll never go back and I won't have anything to do with them. I love that bad experience led you to such a beautiful experience in friendship. Yes. And she is a really genuine person. I just loved her. Angel K, it was just, I felt such a click. I felt such a connection with her. Like, she hugged me so much. And yeah, Women's Warrior, like, that's what we should be doing more of in this world. And if you don't like someone, why can't you just stuff it? Just shut your mouth. Just move on like the rest of humankind. Like, if you don't like someone, why do you have to make content or type up reviews or send your letters? Like, you just look nuts. Like that's where I want to be. I want friends like that, people who are supportive and loving. It's Joe Virus. What's the name of her boutique? The mods can post it again if they'd be willing to. Well, Cheryl Roberts, she asked me, pepperoni nips. Yeah, women's warrior. She asked me if I would be willing to come in sometime and like spend an afternoon there helping to style people. And I said, I would be honored. I would love, love, love to do something like that. I would love to help people pick stuff out. And if you guys saw on the stream, there was that cute girl named Kate. I really would like to get to know her better. Hey, Trisha Briggs. I liked her a lot. And she bought a bunch of stuff that I told her to get before I started the stream. Where it flipped on its side is when the idiots watched that stream and ran with it, made their mission to destroy the relationships you are trying to build within your own community. Well, that's a good point. Laura DePreet, I just messaged them. I'm ready to buy. I love Laura DePreet. Guys, speaking of Laura DePreet, where's your business card? Here it is. Hey, Stacy and Fishers. Guys, would you please go follow Laura DePreet? I love her so much. On YouTube, Teaching with Tula 1721. Mods, can you post? I'm sorry to make the mods work so hard tonight. Can we post Laura DePreet? I love her so much. I got to get business cards. This is some fancy shit right here, Laura. Damn, girl, that's profesh as hell. Oh, I still need to do that, Joe. Don't think I'm not going to do it. Just because I haven't doesn't mean I won't. I totally plan to. I'm going to be off spotty next week. I'm not going to be around as much. That's probably when I'll try to take the opportunity. You are also genuine, Reese. Lemster, thank you. I really, really appreciate authenticity in people. Thank you so much, Shelly. Guys, if we all know Laura DePreet, everybody knows Laura. She's amazing. If you would, go subscribe to her channel. I love Laura DePreet. Interesting, Kim is blue. But this lady, I saw a reel the other day that said, they don't, Iwa. Deanna Downey. I saw a reel the other day of a guy. I don't know who he was. As a matter of fact, is it still, did I send that one to myself? I send myself a lot of inspirational reels when I need to go back and listen to them. Was it this dude? Was it this?
Took me 20 years to learn this.
No, but it is that guy, but that's not it. I don't think I saved it. No, I didn't save it, but it doesn't matter. I remember what he said. He said something, now I kind of forgot, but thank you, Katie did it. It's something about if you want to check out, make sure that your friends are good people. Make sure that you see who you're hanging around, because it depends. If you hang around, Kat, your birthday on Wednesday. I probably won't, Kat. So happy early birthday to you. And if you're a Facebook friend of mine, I will definitely tell you on Facebook. I love you, Kat. And I'm sorry if I'm not here for your birthday. I'm serious. That makes me sad. It's important at this point in our lives who our friends are. And what I mean by that is are you hanging around? Where is Finn? Why is he not with me? Finny? Okay, good, Kat. If you are it really matters who your friends are. My friends these days are my life support. Hey, Nana's Ranch. They lift me up. They inspire me. They are not gossipers. I do not like women anymore who are just, did you hear this? Did you see that? I don't want to know. I want to go like this. I want to go up and vertical. I don't want to be dragged down into that mud. I don't want to know what people are saying about me. Laura DePreet's a great example of that. Liz Tricks, Lumen. There's a bunch of people in here who are I'll find him. He's around, Kestrel. Finny? Where is he? Okay, well, this is a little weird. Where is he? Ben? What's going on? What the fuck? Ben? Well, how could he be missing? The door is closed. Jesus, this room is tiny. How could he be? Oh, okay, here he comes. What were you doing? Where were you? He was sleeping. Finn. Okay. Sorry, guys. Kestrel, you kind of freaked me out once I got freaked out. No, but I found him. He was sleeping up in the cat tree. He was just like hiding. Taz the Bulldog, I love that you're a neighbor too. I hope that you stay on this channel. Maybe we could meet sometime. Finny, where were you, little boy? My little boy. Yeah, he was sleeping. God, he did. Well, he always sits with me. That was weird. He always sits with us. Just not feeling as social. Guys, he's doing a lot better. Not that he wasn't doing well, but he just seems so much more hydrated and like I don't feel his bones. He has like somehow gained weight in the last, how long have we had him? Almost 2 weeks. I would say you could put on some, like he's healthier. I do not feel his bones, not nearly as much. He's putting on weight. Thank you, Trixie. I'm really glad that Taz is here. Yeah, I don't do gossip. I don't want to do gossip. You stuck? There. Come here. I don't have any interest in it. His coat does look really good. He's happy too, aren't you? Oh my God, you're such an angel, Finn. You're such an angel. He just purrs and purrs and purrs. No, Lemster, he was sleeping I have a big tall cat tree and he was up hey, Susan Babcock. He was up sleeping. Ewa, I don't know if they have been vaccinated against it already. I don't think that vaccine is available anymore anyway. It's not a tiny, tiny room, Elena Rainerman. It's just not huge either, but it's perfect for him. Yeah, Dawn says positivity is our vibe. Guys, that's why we're just less interested in the hate these days, because the hate will always exist. And I'm just past it. I hang around people who are uplifting, who are positive. This crap of older, experienced adult women and some men, right? Behaving like it's like, is this what you want to do with your life? Is this what you want to look back on? That like you banded together and bullied people? How fucking sad. Seriously, how depressing for you. Like, I'm sorry to hear that. I wish that you had friends like I do and support like I get, right? Like I'm full of friends and support and love and people who want each other to succeed. Like, it does, Angel K. Hate really drags you down and it sucks everything out of you. Look at some of these people. They look miserable. They're unattractive. They look unattractive. They're miserable, right? Like, try lifting people up. But we've talked about this. Look at how one leg is over me. That is so cute. Like, breaking things and hating people and fighting is easy. Anybody can do that. Heal something. Make something better. Fix it. Heal it. That's not easy. That actually takes effort. It takes love. Like, that's where I'm at. Those are the people I want to be around. I cannot stand people anymore who are like, did you hear about this? Do you know about this? Did you read about this? Why would I want to? What is that going to do for me? Like, what is that going to do for you? What is that? Hey, Go the Greek. There is nothing prettier than a happy girl smiling, beaming. Hey, Jenny Stout. I mean, we've all talked about this, right? Like, you meet someone who's super, very, very physically attractive until they start talking or until they treat somebody like total shit and they're super entitled and they treat people horrible. They're ugly. It makes you ugly. You're like, oh, they're suddenly ugly. And then it's the opposite. If you meet someone who's not society's standards attractive and they're super kind to people, you're like, damn, that person's hot all of a sudden. Like, you your attitude makes you physically unattractive. It can. It certainly can. Yeah. Hey, P. Taylor. Yeah, Joe Virus. Yeah. So, like, that's just not what we're about. And I loved this woman today because I walked in on high alert into that store. I thought I shouldn't be here. I was nervous. I was like, Mom, I don't know. And she was like, let's just go. And she said, we can always leave. And I said, I just don't want to face it. I don't want to deal with people who hate me. I'm tired of that narrative. Like, I'm tired of people believing stupid lies and not checking the facts. Like, anybody that believes that can just go watch the streams. It happened in real time, right? Like, it's not like we're hiding details. It all happened on a stream. You can see it. Never once. Oh, Finn. Never once did I say, like, we hate them, don't support them. I was very supportive of small business. I believe in small business. So, yeah. And just to go in there today, oh, tell your dad hi, Joe. It's exhausting. But just to go in there today, it was incredible to be greeted with such warmth and kindness. And, like, even when I said, I was like, is it okay if I come in? She was like, come here. How have you been? And she knew about it. And she was like, who cares? I agree with that. I agree with that, Tash Bits. As funny as it was in the beginning, it starts to wear on you because it's ugly and it's mean, right? Like, people being mean for sport is so unattractive. And that's another thing. I watched a reel that said if you're going to be newly dating, these are some red flags to look for. And one of them was he's negative. And I thought about that. That's interesting. I didn't think about it from a guy's perspective, but the lady said if he's negative, if he goes to, like, what he won't put up with, if he goes into, like, my ex did this, this, and this, and this, and I didn't like, if he's negative and he hasn't worked on himself, that's a huge red flag. And I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. Like, I want someone who's positive. Like, positive, it sounds cheesy to say, but, like, it's a big deal. Positivity is a really big deal in my life at this point. What else do we have to cling on to? You have to hope for something, right? Like, I hold out hope that things are going to go great for all of us, right? Yeah. Similar energies attract similar energies. Good night, Lemster. Love you, girl. What do you mean, West Coast Fancy Nancy? Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it, West Coast Fancy Nancy. Hey, DNV. Yeah, I look at, yes, Jenny Stout. P. Taylor, I went back to Wartrace, to that store where the lady gave me the boots the last time. Yes. Thank you, Angie Mo. I agree. Yeah, West Coast Fancy Nancy, don't worry about it. You're fine, girl. Positivity, Forever Jack's girl says, is so sexy. It is. Confidence, hey, Bex, confidence and positivity are incredibly attractive characteristics. Like, I don't know about you guys, but, like, we've all met negative Nancy's before. Sorry, West Coast Fancy Nancy, not you. We've all met negative people, whether it be male or female, and they're just so draining. Oh, that sucks, DNV. Okay, well, maybe you can pop in. We'll miss you if we don't see you. Um, they can be so draining. Hey, Celtic Knots. Oh my God, that's funny, Celtic Knot. That would have been cool too, though. Kindness is a magnet. I love that, Wendy. Thank you for saying that. Your lives radiate good vibes and energy. That's all we want. Like, that's all I want. And we've all met people who are just so draining. They're just like, they just somehow find the negative in everything. And I get it. Like, life is difficult, but it's even harder if you're negative and if you hang around negative people. Like, I will not do it. I don't want to be your friend if you're just like, and it's one thing to be negative about everything going, hey, sweet Liberty, everything going on in your life. Like, this just happened and this just happened. That's one thing, because you do want to lift up your friends and bad things do happen. However, it's quite another to just trash other people all the time. To just be like, did you read that? Did you see that about her? Did you see this? Like, I don't have time for that shit. I'm not interested. It's life sucking. Yeah. It's like, what? It becomes so addictive too. Hey, Anna Banana. It becomes so addictive. Negativity and gossiping and hate gets addictive with these people. They're just like, they just feed on it. And it's like, pull yourself out of that. It's you just sink. It sucks your energy. And then if you just ask this question, like, what are we getting out of it? What are we getting? Like, what's the end goal here? To watch people get kicked out of the space you're trying to kick them out in, to make people feel like they're just so unimportant that they don't need to be on planet Earth, to make someone feel like they're just a terrible mother. Like, hey, Alabama Rose, welcome back. Okay, you're one of the family now. You can't leave. Now yous can't leave. What movie did I just quote? Now yous can't leave. Great movie. Great scene. Bronx Tale. This is why I agree with this so much. I question those that consistently follow the hate. It truly turns you negative and drains you. I can't allow that in my bubble. I have some people in my life who do I am too, Wendy. I have some people in my life who do bring up the hate and don't think I don't keep an eye on that shit. I absolutely am like, I don't know, because I don't watch it or I don't go look. Like, there's a reason that you are there, and allow yourself to be in it, and you're watching it and you're reading it, which is fine. That's free will, which is what I'm told we're all allowed to have. But why? Like, but why? Because I get it, it's addictive, but it's like, it makes me question you a little bit. I keep those people at arm's length because I'm like, yeah, not going to be sharing a lot with you and truly let you into my inner circle, because I don't want a bunch of friends that are half and half, right? Why are we all laughing at Yadira? What did Yadira do? I want to know. How come I'm not seeing it? Yadira, what the hell? What's funny? I need to know. Why can't you share it with the rest of the class instead of passing notes, Yadira? Did Huxley have to deal with hate at school? Not that I'm aware of. I have checked in on him I check in on him every year of school, but this last school year, I think he did great. I ask him regularly though, like, is there any bullying going on? Is there any hate? What's funny is people are like, she's a terrible mother. That poor child's being bullied at school. Nobody knows who I am. I think that's so funny. No one knows that I'm a YouTuber at Huxley's school. No one cares either. Like, nobody cares. No one knows who I am. I'm not famous. I'm a nobody. I'm a peon. No one knows, nor does anybody care, right? Like, there's tons and tons and tons of content creators in this world. I'm just one of them. It's just not that deep. It's not that big of a deal. But these people who haven't had sex in 800 years want to make it their business. Absolutely. The person who spreads the hate is someone I need to question. Yeah. Yeah. I think some of the haters feel let down by you or disappointed. Many were big fans before. Absolutely. And I've apologized to them, and now it's their turn to kind of move on from that. I don't think it's fair to recycle that they're let down and hurt every single day of their life. I think it's okay to move on from things and like just either unblock and start a conversation with me and like maybe we can talk it out, but just like re-crying about it constantly also seems like a strange behavior. New behavior, I just repeated myself. New watcher sounds like a hoot here. Anna, Pikachu Hunter, welcome. I love that. It is a hoot over here. It's actually a hoot nanny, Anna. It's a hoot nanny. We have a lot of hoot nannies over here, and I hope that you stick around, Anna. Welcome. Lots of kids' parents are YouTube creators, for God's sakes. It's weird. They act like I'm the only one. I agree with that, Marissa Martin. Might be time to get over the drama from over a year ago, Lumen, you say? Lumen? Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more on that. Like, maybe stop recycling the same shit and just find something new. Like, collect stamps. Shit. I've heard that's an amazing hobby. Like, maybe coin collecting, coloring books, Play-Doh. That sounds like fun to me, but not really as an ex-Scientologist. We are all human. If someone apologizes, that's all we can do. Yes, Reese has been vulnerable and apologized more than once. Nothing seems to be ever enough. Well, I'm over it. I'm no longer doing an apology tour. I apologized. One of them was like, me too. And then 7 seconds later left and was like, fuck her. And I was like, oh, wow. Okay. Like literally turned on a dime. Suzanne's favorites. Welcome from Australia. I love that. And I love that blue on you. Aren't you cute? It's the lack of self-awareness from them as well as the conversation turns to their actions. I saw it in action today. Yeah, it's going to go on forever. It's gardening. I like that. Hey, Kendra. Thank you, teacher mama life. Gardening and knitting. I like that, Sabine. Yeah, well, that's why we titled it this. People only throw shade at what shines. Ooh, good picture, Celtic Knot. Negative people run away when you stay positive. Absolutely, they do. Absolutely. We don't have to diminish our shine though. And that's what I find. Like, I don't have to minimize myself. I don't have to make myself small because there's people screaming from the rooftops that I'm a bad person, people who have never met me. That's crazy. Like, I don't have time for that shit. That's crazy. Like, you look crazy. Like, I'm serious, like a wellness check type crazy. To hate somebody you've never met and be so obsessed by them is concerning. It's concerning. That's a good idea, Kestrel. Absolutely, DNB. You apologize. Their step should be forgiveness. It doesn't mean they need to be your friend, but just move on. Well, they're choosing not to do that. And instead of reaching out, they're so hurt that they're going to make videos about it because that makes a lot of sense, right? It's an attention grabbing scheme, and it's a way to probably also make money. To be honest, it's probably a way to make money. I'm sure it's a tactic that they're using to bring in the dollars. It doesn't matter. And it's such negativity. It's a cesspool of negativity. And to be honest, it's recycled. There's nothing new. You realize, guys, some of these people I've never met. That's unhinged. Okay. Some of these people I met through one message on Facebook Messenger, and they sent me a Bible. That's even crazier to me. Like, that's next level crazy. And then some of these people who I have met and knew, it's been over a year since I've ever had a conversation with them. And they're still recycling the same stories. That's also crazy. Like, at this point, how is this sustainable? Like, how much longer are we going to continue to talk about this and put effort into these stories? Like, you're starting to look, I think even your normal people that follow you have messaged me. Some of these people have messaged me and said, I actually can't stand you, and I'm on this side of the fence, not your side, but this is starting to be crazy. And I'm like, I don't know why you're telling me that. Like we've been saying that for all. It's crazy. It's recycled, and it's like, how much longer are you going to spend on this? I knew you for. Did I even know some of these people for a year? It is a big lack of creativity. Yeah. They are capable of making good content, so this is their default. Yeah, yes. I agree with that. And I agree with this too. We all make mistakes. We can all correct our path. No, not one of us have clean hands. Yeah. It's becoming more and more obvious that they have issues. And that's not a dig. I'm not trying to make fun of them by saying that. I'm talking about real mental health issues here. And I'm not a doctor. I don't have the toolbox to help these people. I'm not a therapist. I'm not qualified to even diagnose things, right? But at this point, the more time that goes on, I think even a lot of people are starting to question it. Like, what's going on? Like, are you all right? You're obsessed. You're obsessed. This is an obsession, like big time. It's unhealthy. It's bizarre. Yeah, Kat, they don't seem well. They don't seem well. It's bizarre to me that people I've never met, it's bitterness and hate, Wendy. Yeah. Yeah, Nana's Ranch. It's stuff like, again, it's just so weird to watch in the outside world. None of this, thank you, Wisconsin Barb. None of this happened in Scientology. Scientology is the opposite of this. So it is really interesting to see this in real time. Cheryl Roberts, I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, old Charlie, it's starting to look like an op at this point. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm more important than I am, but at this point there's enough people on the bandwagon that it's like time to question this, like time to question this. Yeah, I don't know, Stacy and Fishers. I don't know. The point is though, um thank you, Sue Nelson. Sounds like you're a kind person. The point is, though, speaking of kind people like Sue, the lady today, Christy, made my whole day. That's the point of this. People who think for themselves, that's where it's at. And people who do what George Carlin said to do, right? Like question everything. Don't just listen because someone says someone is this way, right? Like, did you have any interactions with those people? Like, question everything, right? Yeah. Hey, Audrey. Yes, I love this. And this is why we don't really have to worry about it, because it's like my therapist says, ground yourself in reality, in what's real. This isn't real. Hey, good vibes. Um, the real world and the YouTube world are two different things. YouTube brings out the worst in people. Much of the time it's strange. It is strange. Hey, T. Louise. It is very strange. It is very strange. The point is, I loved Christy's attitude today. And I feel like that's where it's at. Just continue to shine, and people only throw shade at what shines. And that woman welcomed me with open arms. Like, warm welcome today. And it felt so good. It was exactly what I needed. It was exactly what I needed. Yeah, Trixie. Exactly. You know, Sue, you absolutely can tune out of this one if this isn't a good stream for you, Sue. You're welcome to not be here. Like, I'm totally okay with it. Everything I talk about won't be for everyone. I can't please everybody. And for people who are not enjoying this topic, I don't want anybody to feel like they have to be here. Lumen is always on fire. Katie did it. Speaking of Lumen, I hope I see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Zoom call, guys. Love you, Bex. Thank you for being here. You had some good things to say. I don't know what that means, old Charlie. Never heard of such a thing. The light of love will always outshine the hate. I almost like that for a t-shirt. The light of love will always outshine the hate. I love that. Sue, I totally agree with you. I'm just saying, like, what I say is what I say. And I haven't said anything in a while. And quite honestly, I'm just talking about the topic. But no, I think you're absolutely right. I don't want to go into name calling. I don't want to go into naming them, like, none of that. But I'm just talking about an experience I had today. That's true, teacher mama life. Uncomfortable topics are sometimes the best to sit through because a light may go on for you. Yeah, this isn't the most, I mean, it's not the most comfortable for you guys. It's totally comfortable for me. I can talk about anything. I'm not riled up. I'm not upset. I don't want to throw shots at anybody. So, Sue, I totally get what you're saying. At the same time, I guess this started because I went to Wartrace today and I was very uncomfortable with that town. I have gotten some serious behind the scenes threats. I haven't even shared that with you guys. I really kind of tried to skate over that because I never wanted to talk about it again. And I never wanted to go back there again. Like, I don't continue to talk about that place or what happened there. If anybody notices, me too, good vibes. And um, I was very uncomfortable. I have gotten some serious threats. Um, I've had some family get some threats from that town, from some crazy ass people, right? Like just really crazy people. And hey, Kells Bells. I agree, Barbara Waite. And it's not all of those things are like you guys have no idea. I was telling Angie Mo this today. You guys have no idea the things that I don't share. And I still will continue not to. Like there is so much, I don't know if the word would be drama, but there's so much that happens behind the scenes, like in things, people reaching out to me, messages, yeah, Kitty, like a lot of things that shockingly I don't use for content. And trust me, it would be amazing drama. I'd get a lot of views. Like I could clickbait the shit out of a lot of it. And I'm not talking about that town anymore. I'm talking about a lot of things in my life, right? Like funnily enough, some of the receipts or whatever you want to call it that I get that people reach out to me about, I don't run to YouTube to splash it all over the place and embarrass people, shame people, laugh at people. But I get some really dark, heavy stuff behind the scenes. I get some really dramatic, sometimes threatening. Sometimes it's not threatening to me, but it's threatening. Sometimes it's crazy, but not crazy exactly coming at me, if that makes sense. But I get some really, you guys just have no fucking idea. Like, you have no idea some of the stuff that I keep to myself. That if I wanted to be like some of these other dumb ass people that come out and they're like racing to get to a stream to clickbait it and show you things and stir that pot of negativity, I don't do it. I don't even talk about it. I haven't talked about it till just now. Oh, Finny. But I don't want to. That's not the kind of content that I do. But I can tell you right now, I get some bangers. I get some juicy stuff, right? I get some really interesting, juicy shit that I could totally be like, oh my God, I want to show this. I don't. I don't want to show it. Why would I want to upset people? I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to clickbait anything to get clicks and views on drama stuff. And I have things from my past relationship that I've never talked about. And I'm talking like bangers, right? Like things with my last marriage that I've never shared with you guys and I never will. Things with other content creators that they've shared with me when we were friends, things that I know about, I'll never repeat it. I'm not interested in making things harder for people. I'm not interested in bullying people. I'm not interested in people opening their YouTube app and seeing horrible clickbaited thing with their picture plastered on the thumbnail and me going, receipts. come over here for the tea spilled. Go fuck your life. I'm not interested in any of that. I think it is the most cheap, low blow shots. And let's face it, they never have receipts, right? Because there isn't anything. I could burn a lot of ass. Yes, if you want to put it that way. And that's not a threat because I'll never do it. They can push me absolutely to my limit and I'll never do it. That's the ability to, I'm not reactive. I'm not reactive like these people. I can sit on something for years, for the rest of my life. I'm not reactive. I don't go running. I don't go racing to do a stream on stuff. Do you know how many things I know about that I would just never share? I'd just better off not sharing. That I could probably get a lot more subs and views and clicks and money. It would never be worth it. I'm not trying to get you guys to say, because you're classy, you're better than that. That's not even the point. I wouldn't even say it's classy. I would just say, I'm not interested in burning people or making people feel nervous or making people feel like their character's exposed. They're going to do that all on their own. Those people will always, always give themselves enough rope. When you make hate your business and gossip your business, right? When that's the business you're in is gossip and hate, you'll burn yourself all on your own. Like it's not a problem. But I'm not going to do that. I don't have any interest in doing that to people. I don't want to hurt people, right? I just don't. I've done bad things. Like what? I don't know. And I'm not saying I have all the details on people. I'm not trying to give that impression either. But I get a lot of behind the scenes communications, if you will. Sometimes they're random. Sometimes they try to remain anonymous when they tell me what they tell me. Sometimes people send me screenshots of things and they're like, I can't tell you who this is from. I can't put my name out there, but I want you to see this. Do you know? I get a lot of that shit. And I don't know if it's real or not. And sometimes they sign off with their name. I don't care. I'm not in the business of gossip. I don't want to know. I mean that. I don't want to know. Like it's not interesting to me. It's loserville. Like it's just not, it's so cheap. It's such low rent to be like, how can we make this person's life worse? It's crazy. Thank you, Tashbits. Oh, Barbara, that's crazy. Yeah, women's warrior, that's where people get to. Thank you, Stacy Toms. I'm so glad that you came back, Stacy Toms. I'm really happy to see you again. I mean that. That's because your heart is made of pure gold. You make regrettable mistakes, but your heart is good and you try to make it right. You do the hard psychological work to be a better person. That is a really, really huge compliment, baby angel. And I appreciate that so much. I don't know that that's entirely true. I don't know the end goal for me, but I know enough. I've learned enough about myself that like I was saying this about my mother the other night. You guys got to see my mom today, by the way. Thank you, Sassy. My mom made some mistakes. Some motherly, maternal mistakes, right? You guys know the story. I said this the other day. This is a perfect example. You think I don't want to ask my mom questions? You think I don't like want to say, what made you do that? What brought you to that decision? I won't do it because it's not worth dragging her through the emotional mud. It's just going to make her feel bad about herself. And my mother has done so much for me to make up the damage in my life. She's helped me so much. That amounts to way more than me getting a question answered when I was 6 years old that will do nothing. Hey, LCAT J. Answers that are not going to make a difference, but making her answer the questions that I have will hurt her heart. And sure, you can go, well, that's your mom. That's everybody. I feel the same way about my mom that I feel about everybody. I don't want to drag anybody through their trauma. I don't want to rub anybody's shit in their face. I don't. I know what it feels like to do that to people. I know what it feels like to have it done to you. And it sucks. And nobody wins when you do that. Nobody wins. What's the goal there? Like, let me make you feel really bad about this. Reese cheated on her husband. I want everybody to know she's an adulteress. Yes. And I do feel bad about that. And I wish I could change it. I wish I could apologize to Jeff for that. But who are you random ass strangers making content on other people's past mistakes? Right? Like, I don't want to do that to people. People know what they did. My mom knows she made mistakes. And when she's ready to talk about that one day, I will be there with my mouth shut and my ears open and love in my heart. And I will not be judgmental, and I will not make a scowly face, and I will not go, "Why did you do that?" I'm going to go, "I understood why you did that. And this is a safe space to share that. Thank you for sharing it with me and for being brave enough to share it with me." That's what I'm going to say, because I don't understand why people get off, literally get off on, let's rub that trauma in your face. Let's make you feel as bad as we can about it. Yes, I've made mistakes. And if you want to show receipts on that, I mean, everybody's made mistakes and everybody could show receipts on everybody. It's simply ridiculous. Grow the fuck up. Hey, Raymond. I just will never be in the business anymore of making people feel bad about what they've done. We're actually the opposite of that here on this channel. We're in the business of lifting people up and going, mistakes get made. You're working on you. What else can you ask for? You're a good person. You have a good heart. You're genuine. You've hurt people. We've all done that, right? I love that, Anna, and I'm glad for you. Yeah, Barbara Wade, I do too. Yeah, I know, Stacey Toms. Apparently, the person who hates me cheated on her own husband as well. And you know what? That's her business. That's her marriage. And I would never overstep and try to throw that in her face and make her feel bad about it. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. Hey, K-Fig, if somebody cheats on their spouse, I mean, sure, that sucks for the spouse, but damn, guys, we're not in that marriage. Come on. We can feel bad for them. Like, we can say that's a bummer, but like, I'm not here to be like, you're so evil. I don't know. We're all going to have to answer for the shit we've done one day, right? Like, I don't know. Let's stay in our own lane there. I don't know. Cheating is not the worst possible thing either. It does suck though. I am not a cheater and I feel really bad about it. And I truly wish I could pick up the phone and call Jeff and have a conversation about it and just say, I made a huge mistake cheating on you, not divorcing you, but cheating on you. That is a huge thing that like, I don't support cheating. I think it sucks. And it's the very thing that I needled him about. Going to those jester parties and like making him feel bad about. And what do? I turn around and cheat. Like, one isn't better than the other. And two wrongs don't make a right, right? I wish I could apologize to him for that. And Jeff, guys, might have cheated on me repeatedly at those parties, and I'm guessing he did. I don't know. But it doesn't matter because it's what I did that I feel bad about. It's so true. Your cheating ultimately hurt you more. I feel terrible about it. It was a huge mistake. Huge. Tommy was a huge mistake. I wish I had never, ever been in a relationship with him. I wish I had never cheated on Jeff with anyone. But I did, and I feel terrible about that. And if people want to rub that in and laugh and mock me for it, like, it's like yesterday when I showed my body. I knew people were going to screenshot that, put it out there, laugh at me and go, look how fat and gross she is. That's okay. I'm proud of my body at this point. I'm confident in my body. It's okay. It's perfectly okay for people to make fun of me for cheating as well, or mock me or tell me it's wrong, right? Like they've never done anything. Yeah, West Coast Fancy Nancy. Yes, I believe this very much. We are responsible for our own behavior. Thank you, baby angel. But I think the biggest lesson that I've learned is, why would we want to rub people's noses in the things that they know that they did wrong? And that's what those hate channels try to do. The problem is they don't know anything about me. They're making shit up. Like some things might be true or it might be a half truth, but like who gets off on rubbing people's mistakes in their faces? I don't. It's not, I'm bored by it. Like it's not even interesting to me. And that's why I loved that store owner today, Christy, when I said, I thought I wasn't going to be welcome in here. I was in tears. And she's like, no, of course you're welcome here. We love you. Like she took her impression of me and meeting me and held on to that and didn't listen to the outside voices. And that's incredible. Those are the people I want to hang around. Those are the safe people on earth. Like those are the people I want to be around. Yes, baby angel. The way Abigail says, the way of those who are right is like the early morning light. Ooh, I like that. It shines brighter and brighter until the perfect day. The way of the sinful is like darkness. They do not know what they trip over. That's a good one, Abigail. The way of those who are right is like the early morning light. It shines brighter and brighter until the perfect day. The way of the sinful is like the darkness. They do not know what they trip over. That's cool. I love that, Abigail. Thank you for sharing that with us. You always have good ones. Thank you for that. And thank you for your super chat. You're no longer listening to the abusive put downs and learning to love yourself. You've come so far in the past couple of years. Thank you, baby angel. I would agree with you. Thank you. The cellist cheated on you so many times. You have nothing to feel bad about. I get it, but I agree. It's like Wendy said, Deanna. It's not about what he did. I don't condone cheating, and I did it. I did it knowingly and I did it willingly. And I just wish I hadn't. And it doesn't make it okay. It doesn't make me feel better about it going, well, he cheated on me. So it doesn't. It does nothing for me. I don't care what he did. It's my character. It's what I did. And it makes me feel dirty. It makes me feel like a dirty, shitty person. I don't condone it. I'll never do that again. I've never cheated up till then. I'm not naturally a cheater. I don't believe in it. I think it's wrong. And so I also just hate that I gave Jeff such a hard time about that during our whole marriage when he would go to those gesture parties. And then what do? I cheat. Like how hypocritical. I was a total hypocrite. Yeah. Well, Trixie, it's been a year, guys, since I got divorced. I think we're like almost a year to the day. It may be a year to the day. And I'm reflecting more on it now. And I want to say something else before we sign off. God, I wish I had a Kleenex in here. I need to blow my nose. I want to say something else because I thought of something today before we sign off. I don't want to bring up Tommy. This is not to bring up Tommy, okay? But I thought of something. I said this for the last couple of streams. Thank you, West Coast Fancy Nancy. I keep saying I'm not mad at Jeff. I'm mad at Tommy. I keep saying that. And I've been thinking about it lately. And I've been like, why do I keep saying that? What is behind that? Why are you not mad at Jeff, but you're mad at Tommy? And I thought about it. And thank you, Trixie. I thought about it. Because you know why? As much as I don't like either one of these men, by the way, I don't like either one of them. I don't want them in my life. I'm happy without them. I'm ready to move forward and meet. I've already got really good friendships. I'm ready to have a good relationship at some point, whenever that comes into my life. Yes, Buca Vista. However, West Coast Fancy Nancy, you hit it on the head. Jeff, as much as we don't like him, Jeff never pretended to be somebody else. Never pretended to be anybody else. Yes, when Jeff was confronted with shit, like when I said to him, what is this jester shit? What is this? What is this prostitute stuff? He told me. Jeff was like, well, he was backed into a corner and he told me, right? Jeff didn't lie about who he was. As much as I hated that, he told me who he was. And Jeff didn't pretend to be something else. And Jeff also, we had a home together, right? Yeah, I get it. You were, hey, Huxley. Yeah. Is there any way you can bring me some toilet paper? DNV? Correct. You want me to bring the tissue box? Or just a tissue, whatever works. I just need to blow my nose. Yeah, P. Taylor. Thank you. Thanks, Boo Boo. Guys, I'm going to mute it for a second. It's like driving me crazy. I'm sorry. Hold on. I think that's better. Jeff was consistently inconsiderate. That's interesting, old Charlie, and very true. I agree with this, Ree. You can respect that better in a weird way. Yeah. That could be Sue Nelson. That could be. Yes, Raymond, that's true too. I think I just hold no anger toward Jeff because I knew what I was dealing with. I think about this more and more, and I don't know who Tommy is. I don't know that guy. I don't know anything about him. I don't think anything I was told was true. I didn't even that's not even his real name. That's a character. Like nothing was accurate. Nothing matched up. The behavior never matched up with the words. Never. Like I was never told things. It just was different. Where are you going? Look at this angel pie. Probably Sabine says you might be done grieving the relationship with Jeff, but not done grieving the one with Tommy. That's probably true. I think I'm in the final stages. That's true, Sassy. Our little boy. No, I asked Jeff that question. I said, would you have ever told me if I hadn't I said, would you have ever told me about the jesters if I hadn't figured it out? And he said, no. I was like, would I have known about this? Would you have told me about all the prostitutes? And he was like, never. No. But you know what? I appreciated the honest answer. Like, wow, it may have been an answer I didn't want to hear. Dumb question. Did you call him Tommy or Brett? I never once called him Brett. I still haven't called him Brett. He doesn't look like a Brett to me at all. When I went to stay with him in Arizona and his mom was there, I was so torn because when she would talk to him and talk about him, she'd say Brett. And so like when she was showing me pictures and stuff, I was like, where was Tommy? Brett? Like it was weird because obviously she didn't call him Tommy and I didn't call him Brett. So I was like, ooh, this is weird. I never called him Brett. Never. He doesn't look like a Brett to me. And I wasn't introduced him as Brett. I didn't finish it off with Brett. I never called him that. Yeah, Sassy. Guys, neither one of these people are good candidates for relationships. The only thing I'll say, Jeff was a huge dick swinging asshole, but at least I think I'm not angry with him because he was, he delivered on who he said he was. There was no, yeah, Erica H. There was no, what am I trying to say? I don't know. Whoever just said it's weirdly like different. It's in a weird way. It's like better. he delivered on who he said he was. Even though that wasn't a good person, even though that was not great, he gave me the honest answers I didn't want to hear. Right? Jeff was the devil you knew. Tommy was the devil you didn't know. Interesting take on that. And you know what's weird? Jeff said something like toward the end. He said something. I know, Deanna Downey, I did too. I missed that, Tommy. Jeff said something toward the end of like, he's a con man. Like Jeff said that to me. He was like, that dude's a con artist, Reese. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy to me. That's crazy to me that he said that. And again, I'm not sitting here being like, oh, I miss Jeff. Like, no. But yeah, Jeff, yeah, Abigail. Jeff was honest, at least. Hey, Leslie Mosley. This is it right here. Good or bad, you know what to expect out of Jeff. Yes. I still think about stuff. Is it possible even to cheat on a jester? Kells Bells nailed it. Guys, it's science. Is it possible to cheat on a jester? I don't know why that's funny to me. It's true. It's funny because it's true. I know, Kat. Yeah, Lori Lee. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with this Wendy Ramirez. I don't think he knows who he is. And the point is, like, I'm sorry that I got looped into all of this. I was talking with a friend about it today, and I was like, oh, man. Like, guys, think about this for a minute. Lumen. All of this has happened in how long? A blip in time. This, like, all of this shit went down the tubes, like downhill in a very short amount of time. What, a year and a half? My life went from like, I was married and just, unhappily married, and I knew about the jester stuff, to like, whoa, this shit got worse. Like it went just downhill really fast. And it's not like, oh my God, this all happened to me. No, I made the decisions and I took part in it. Don't get me wrong. One thing I won't do is play the everything happened to me. Like the world happened to me. No, I took part in it, and I absolutely took part in it excitedly. I was like, woo, let's try out this criminal dude. I just can't believe in such a short amount of time the bad decisions I made and how much worse it just kept going. Now, I'd say I'm in a really good place now. So, I mean, it's not the worst thing. I'm glad I got divorced. Whether Tommy came into my life or not, I'm glad I got divorced. That marriage needed to end. That marriage got so bad the month after we got married, almost every month. No. Do I blame Aaron for introducing me to Tommy? Absolutely not. It's not even a thought. No. What was I saying? Something in about a month. What did I say? I don't think so, Joel Sachs. I don't think so. What was I saying right before that? I know Kim is blue, but it was more specific than that. Yeah, tired match. It's just, I don't want to list everything off that I listed with a friend today, but if you really think about it, like all the shit that it just got worse and worse. Like I was thinking about this, and this is controversial to say. What isn't, right? What doesn't come out of my mouth that isn't. Oh yeah, K-Fic. Thank you, K-Fic, for bringing me back on track. I said to Jeff almost every month after that, we should just get divorced. We should just get divorced. So I'm glad I got divorced, right? I'm glad I got divorced. I'm really glad I got divorced. That needed to happen. And honestly, I can't wait to be with someone who I'm like, this is how relationships are supposed to be. Like equal respect with each other, a guy that doesn't scream at me, a guy that doesn't call me names. I can't wait for that. And if it never happens, it never happens. But this is going to be controversial. Like I was listing off all the things today. I was like, this sucks. Like I think of all the thank you, Beverly P. I think of all the past relationships on YouTube that I've had, like within the ex-Scientology community. It's a little sad to me. And I realize I took part in the destruction of those relationships, right? I'm not just like sitting here going, what happened? I'm not friends with anybody anymore. Of course, I take responsibility on my part of it. But I was talking to a friend today and I thought, do you know, it sucks because we all used to get along so well. Thank you, Sandy B. That imagine if everybody banded together, how much stronger we would be. Like how much better we would be, how much more fighting for the cause would be like so much more important. Because there was a time that it used to be like that. And we had so much fun. Like it was so funny coming out of the YouTube gate. Like all the people I used to stream with and work with, and like the laughs that went on. I miss those days. And I came on late. Like those people had all been friends forever. But I miss those times. I miss those days. Like it was really funny. Dawn gloves, we'd be unstoppable. Imagine that for a minute. Like I just think about all the current Scientologists that are possibly under the radar, probably looking at all this going, I ain't coming out. Look at how they eat each other. Look how they attack each other. Or look how maybe they don't even attack each other, but like they broke apart and they don't help each other anymore. Look at the silence between them, like whatever it is. But I just think it'd be amazing. Can you imagine how much we would all shine if we were on the same team? What a thought. Like that would be amazing again. It was so much fun. Like I miss Sterling so much. It was so much fun. Like I think it was more special to me probably than you guys. Sure, you guys laughed and it was fun to you, but to be a part of somebody's life who speaks my language, my inner language that I was raised on, the language that I'm bilingual in, the people who know exactly what I'm talking about, exactly what I mean, that's priceless. It's priceless to have a friend who understands exactly where you came from. That's why Jenna Miscavige's video spoke to my heart the other night, because I was like, I totally get what she's saying. I totally understand on a deep level exactly what she means. And it was sad, but it also was inspiring and refreshing. And I thought, man, imagine what we could accomplish as a whole team. Because these are good people. None of them are bad people. They're amazing people. They're powerful people. They're badass people. I'm talking about the ex-Scientologists. Like, they're badasses. Whether you want to like them or not, everybody's divided up, right? Like everybody loves and hates who they love and hate. But I respect all of them. They're badasses. They're fighters. And Finny, look at our little boy. They're fighters. And they're badasses. All of them. Every single one of them. I'm inspired by, and I find them amazing. I wish they were my friends. Reese, you have learned from that bad situation and are growing every day. They will both probably stay the same. I'm proud of you. Oh, for sure they will. P. Taylor. There will be no growth or learning. No, I believe that. I fully believe that. And thank you for your super chat. Hey, Mona. Yeah, I don't dislike. Let me put it this way. I don't have any bad or negative feeling toward any other content creators that are, even the ones that hate me. And I'm not talking about ex-Scientologists now. I'm just talking about the haters. I don't even care. Like, I don't have any negative feelings toward them. I mean, it sucks. It's lame. It's dumb. It's like, get a life, but I don't care. Right. But the ex-Scientology community, and there's a lot of us, like there's a lot, and some of them I don't know that well. Like I don't know Liz Gale, but I've always liked her. I think Finney's pottying. I don't like Laura FM, really like her. Don't know her. I did one stream with her, right? Like, but she seemed so cool. Like she just seemed very inspiring. And I remember the one stream, she was so sweet and kind and loving. And I just know what they've all been through. It's not the same thing I've been through, but it was the same brand, right? Like it was the same thing to a degree. And yeah, Dylan and Tori, I'd like to get to know them more. Mike Brown, I barely know him, loved him, love Sterling, like love Sterling, right? All of these people. Aaron, hilarious. Like I miss all of it. Do you guys remember Aaron and I did funniest, like so funny, hilarious. Aaron and I have good humor together, just like Tommy and I. Tommy and I can make you guys crack up. Not ever going to do anything with Tommy, but you know what I mean? It's like we had great chemistry to make people laugh. So maybe you could still return them, Kat. Yeah, it's too bad. I don't hold any ill feeling toward any of them. Life is hard, and no, DNV, I haven't. Life is hard enough, and I have the ultimate respect for any ex-Scientologists. It's just my people. It's my brand. I know what they've been through, and even if they hate me, I will never hate them because I know how hard it's been, and I know how easily triggered we can get. And I also was a shit, right? Me too, old Charlie. Vinny? He's mad about something. Yeah, it's Finn. Is there a cat at the front door? God, Finn has really smelly shits. Would you be open to creating content with Aaron, etc. again, if it was possible, of course? Yeah, if it was possible. Yeah, if it was possible. But I haven't talked to Aaron in a long time. And again, like nothing but respect, right? Like I don't Thank you, son.
Yeah, Finn is at the window.
Yeah, he's cute. He loves it. Thank you, Sue Nelson. Again, you are naturally funny. The bantering was nice between you and the others, but you were very funny on your own. Boomerang Beck, a lot of people tell me that. A lot of people prefer me on my own. A lot of people do. Yeah, Wisconsin Barb. Thank you, Lady O. My point is, sorry, I'm going to put my foot up. Finny, man, you're poop, dude. It is hard to read a chat, multitask, have my thoughts, and just like poison going through my nose. It actually burns the throat a little bit. It's burning my vulva. This is important to say because it's been on my mind lately, just about the I just wish that we could hey Miranda, all just like reset, right? Like I wish we could all reset because I will always love the ex-Scientologists. I got nothing but love. And again, I realize 100% that I played a big part in why all of us don't talk anymore. And it's totally fine. I will be okay if I never speak to them again. Like I will respect that and I will understand. I'm not like, I could go either way about it, right? I've got great friends in my life. I have good people. I don't need to stream with anybody, but I do miss them. And I think, hey, Rachel, I will always hold, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Maybe have like a sensitive spot I will always have a sensitive spot for my fellow ex-Scientologists more than what is the damn word I'm looking for? Like high regard. That's not it. No, baby angel, like I guess a special place. I don't know. I will always no, I don't even know what that means, baby angel. Not empathy. Damn. It's like not respect. No. I mean, kind of sweet liberty. Respect for sure. Soft spot, maybe a soft spot. Like I will always I know. I will always give them more special treatment in my heart. Like um they will get more of a pass in my heart because I know what they've been through. I know how hard life has been for them. I know the losses that they've experienced, and not because I actually know. I don't know specifically. I know, yeah, protective space maybe for them because I've been through that, and I don't know sometimes how the hell we got out. And they're warriors, in my opinion. They're badass motherfuckers, and they're not to be trifled with. They're not. You will learn messing with ex-Scientologists. Don't do it. And I also feel that as much as you guys want to say everything's divided, all this, all that, and this person attacks this channel and this person does that, you need to remember something. I attack too, and I will attack, but I have to be provoked enough. I don't just spew hate. I have a method to my madness. If I come on and I've done what, 3 of them now, where I start a stream and I will go, this isn't going to be a normal stream tonight. We are going to take this seriously, and I'm going to show you some things, and I've got one bullet and I'm going to use it, right? I'm going to be the rattlesnake tonight and I'm going to bite, right? It's calculated, it's planned, and I'm not reactive. I hear a lot about what this person said this about you. You don't see me running to YouTube to be like, she said this and she said that. Mom! I don't freak the fuck out like one of those minions on that movie when they get the poison and they're all crazy and they're like, bah! Remember? I don't do that. I sit and I wait and I take it and I take it a little more and I take it a little more, and I don't react until I need to react. And it's always planned. It's always well thought out in advance. And it's always like, okay, time to bite. I've had enough. I've had enough. Time to bite. That's how I feel about that. So as much as people are like, I love you, but I hate this ex-Scientologist. I hate these ex-Scientologists. I hate Reese, but I follow this guy. Okay, great. You've got free will to do all of that. But I also feel that none of these guys are terrible people, right? They're when pushed, when they're provoked, they're going to bite. And we have special, like I've said this before. Some people haven't done a lot of TRs and it shows. And I'm not talking about ex-Scientologists. They've done enough TRs. I'm talking about the reactive people. It shows. The ones who come out swinging all the time, I'm like, boy, you were clearly never in Scientology, because Scientologists don't act like this. I just give them respect and, yeah, latitude because of where they came from. Doesn't make it okay. But I also believe they're protecting themselves. They're reacting and they're attacking because they were provoked. They were provoked. And I know what that's like. Love you, Dawn Gloves. So I will always respect them. I will always hold a special place for them. They never, ever have to hold one for me. They never have to speak to me again. I'm totally okay with it either way. I'm just saying I will always love those guys. I think, I'm grateful. I'll always. I just said this the other day. Who was I talking to? I was on the phone. And I said, no matter what, I'll always love Aaron. I'll always love Aaron. How could I not? Aaron saved my child's life. That's how I look at him. He may disagree with that, but that's how I feel. He did an amazing thing for me. And at one point, Aaron and I were very, very close. And I miss that. He's a great person. He's hilarious, right? He's a good friend. And some of you may go, no, he's not. That may be the case with anybody if you provoke them, right? I don't know. I don't know why everybody has to be divided up. You are here. I agree with that. Hey, Elizabeth Miller. And you guys may not agree with everything I'm saying right now. I am a lot more these days like, live and let live, guys. Like, live and let live. We're all just kind of trying to make it. I don't understand the point of trying to tear down other people's income, other people's well-being, other people's right to be here. Like, I have just as much right to be here, and I'm not going to try to tear people down and mislead you and go, don't follow him, don't follow her. That person's terrible. Who am I to say that? Who gives a shit, first of all? I have way too much to work on within myself before I'm going to point fingers at every single fucking person on earth or YouTube. Like, we're just trying to make it. And ex-Scientologists, in my opinion, are very interesting people. They have interesting stories. And they have my respect. They always will. Yeah, Joel Sachs. They're good people. They're fighters. They're highly, highly intelligent. They're highly intelligent people. And they make really good friends. They're loyal. They're loyal until you burn them. And I definitely caused a lot of burning. And I'm not sitting here going, I wish we were friends, but no, I know what I did. I was a shitty person. I was a shitty person to myself and everybody else. And I became a shitty person because of the company I was keeping. I'm just going to keep that very real. The company I was keeping made me a shittier person. Thank you, Abigail. I do wish you and Aaron would get back together, but you have your reasons for not doing so, and I respect that. And he has his, and I respect that. And again, I may never speak to these people again, and that's okay. Like, I've made peace with that. That's okay. I will always wish them well, and I will always hope the best because they're good people. They really are good people. I know this to be true. Will I please reach out to Aaron? I don't think so, Dawn. No, I don't. I think if Aaron wants to talk to me, he'll reach out, right? That's how that works. He's very level-headed as far as like direct with his friends and people in the world. If he wants to talk to me, he would reach out to me. And I respect his privacy. I'm not going to do that. Thank you, Furry Bun Bun. Love you, Reese. And yes, we're all just trying to make it through the day. I just don't understand why make things harder. Why make it harder? Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to me. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Jin. I've been gone the entire day, and to be honest, I don't watch them. I don't watch any YouTube streams. I'm sure you know this, but Aaron and Natalie had a stream earlier about how they wish it could go back to where it was. That's really cool. I do too. And again, I wish it for actual helpful purposes. Like, of course, we're all funny together, and of course, it's fun to laugh and do the game night shit. God, that was funny. But more important than that, I just think as a whole, like these people, I just said it, they're very powerful people. They're strong. They never give up. They're fighters, and they're highly intelligent, and they're very calculated in what they do. That's what Scientologists are. And I respect the shit out of that. They're good people to be around. They're solid. Imagine what kind of a community, what kind of an example we would lead if we were all on the same team. Now, that doesn't mean we're all on each other's channels and flying to each other's cities and hugging on each other. No, I don't mean that. But like throwing each other a bone every once in a while and like teaming up and talking about the effects of Scientology and our stories and our backgrounds. Like, I have my story and background, right? Put all of them together. It makes it huge. It makes it powerful, and it makes people go, holy shit. Yeah, imagine the possibilities. The strength is in numbers there. And I really would like to set that example for the people who are watching, hopefully, who are under the radar. I think that would draw people out of Scientology so much more if they saw that strength and numbers out here and went, shit, there's a whole panel of people I could run to. They support each other. They care. They tell each other's stories. The impact, yes, right? I agree with that. It was so much fun, good vibes. Like the fun we have is great, but like the message, right? The message that we would be able to put out there for the world, it's a shame. It's a missed opportunity. That's how I look at that now. I take this stuff. Oh, well, come on. I take this stuff way more seriously than I ever have. I really would like to be a part. Here's one. Of the ex-Scientology community and make a difference. That's me when I was 16 in London at the patrons ball at the St. Hill organization. I should have been in school. That's me and Dan O'Connor and Alex Carr doing a drill when I'm 15, 14. This is the guy that threw a fax machine at my head. Hey, Kazri. So like even more now than ever, now that I've dipped my feet into YouTube and I don't feel so new at this and I feel very stable and like my purpose here. Sure, we like to have fun and I like to laugh and talk about inappropriate things. Absolutely. There's a time and a place for that. But there's also like, this means more to me than it ever has, especially now that I found these pictures. This means more to me. Like, I really would like to take this. Thank you, Taz the Bulldog. I'm really enjoying you being here. I hope that you stick around. This means more to me. The message, getting the message out there means everything to me, right? I was a 16-year-old kid. I shouldn't have been there. And right now, there it is. Here's my picture of me on staff, right? The other guy is Alex Carr, Lori Lee. This is me as the HCO COPE officer at 16 in my office. This is exactly where Dan threw the fax machine at my head. That phone right there is where I called my dad. I had to go to a hospital. I was peeing blood. Like, this story got out because Aaron was nice enough to bring me on his channel and tell the world that story. And then I built, yes, EY, just haven't shown his face. And then I built a YouTube channel because my friends lifted me up and were gracious enough to do that. So I will never have any kind of ill feeling toward Aaron, ever. I just won't. He's done a lot to help me. And he did a lot to get my story out there. And I think, man, imagine the possibilities if we could group together and do that. And I realize that's probably just a dream that will never happen. But I can still tell this story all on my own. I don't need other people's channels to do it. It's just they're very powerful ex-Scientologists. They're amazing people. They're good people. And whether you like them or not is you're totally okay. Robin Miners, I'm glad to know that because I looked at Sephora today and I need to get one item and I was hoping she was having a sale. Anyway, this went really long and you'll never see me trash mouthing those guys. You'll never see me tearing them down. And I don't know whether or not they tear me down. I have no idea and I don't care. But I'm never going to do it to them because of what they've been through, where they were. And I give them grace. That's probably the word I was looking for. I give them a lot more grace than I would somebody else. because I know where they've been and I know how hard it's been. And to make it all the way out and have a YouTube channel and have a voice and use it for all the good they're doing, nah, I'm not going to stoop that low. I have way more respect than that. Time Mark, yeah, I have reached out and apologized to Aaron for everything I've done, and I never expected a response. And I just said to him, I hope that one day, like, I can make up the damage and repair things with you at some point down the road. One day, maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. Yeah, I know their story. I don't judge them. They're good people. I definitely shared a bond with them. They're good people. And I wish them the best, guys. I wish them the absolute best. I really do. Good night, Iwa. Yeah, you are here. I just know this is such a touchy subject for people. It's very heated, right? There's a lot of brokenness in the ex-Scientology community. And I don't even know the details of a lot of it. Like, I never got involved. I never got involved in a lot of shit. Like, I don't even know a lot of them. I didn't get involved in some of the drama that went down. But I know there's a lot of brokenness, and it's a bummer. It's too bad. I agree with what, if Aaron and Natalie said that today, imagine, like, it would be, to go back to the old days would be amazing. I really miss a lot of those guys. They're good people. Thank you, Dawn. I love you too. Yeah, Raymond, I don't do that. I don't wish bad on people. I just don't. I'm past that. Guys, tomorrow's Zoom call day. Thank you, Angel K. I love you all. Please hit subscribe while you're in here, because you do get unsubscribed. Sorry we went so long, but I'm glad we talked about this. It's been on my mind lately. Somebody brought up the ex-Scientology community with me recently, and it really got me thinking. And I was like, yeah, I don't think about them much anymore. I really don't, but I miss them. And I hope that they're doing well. And I know that they're doing good for the world. So they're good in my book, right? You got my respect. Well, thank you, Abigail. Just to ponder, therefore, put to death whatever is worldly in you: sexual sin, perversion, passion, lust, and greed. As holy people who God has chosen and loved, be sympathetic, kind, humble, and gentle and patient. Wow, that's a powerful one. That's heavy. Thank you, Abigail. I love you too. That is very kind. Thank you again for your super chat. That's very nice of you. This has been your best stream ever in my eyes. I disagree. I thought it sucked. It fell flat, Joel. We carried it good in the end, right? But I feel like throughout the stream, sometimes I'll start to rate it before it's over, and I'll text my mods and I'll be like, that sucked. It fell flat. I should have never even gone live. It was sucked. It was awful. Run the world. Thank you, Taz the Bulldog. Thank you for being here. This is from, if you go to my stream I did earlier today, I streamed in a store that had these hats. They had these at Anthropology and they sold out. So I recommend that you message the store, go back and look. And God, your picture sure is cute. That's new. And thank you, West Coast Fancy Nancy. And go take a look, because it's a really fun hat. I love it too. She said she said, this hat makes me think of you, Reese. And I thought, that's the best compliment. Thank you, Lady O. Thank you, Debbie A. Guys, I love you. Thank you for your time tonight. It means everything to me. Love you, Tired Madge. And mods, thank you for being here always. And thanks, Ree. I agree. Thank you, Run the World. Yes, it was a great stream, and I love supporting small business. Love you, Joel. Love you, Michael Malloy. And I'll see you guys probably Monday. And again, tomorrow is Zoom call day. Thank you for your super chats tonight. I appreciate it so much. Your memberships always. And I will see everybody Monday. I should see you guys Monday. All right. Love you all. Love you, DNV. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Thank you, Taz the Bulldog. Love you, Joel. And I really do love you guys. Thank you for being here. Muffet Lou, I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. And I hope you feel better, Muffet Lou. All right, guys, here comes Fred. Everybody have a good night.